So this season is packed with actually interesting stuff, unlike the previous last two, which fucking sucked. I'm so excited for what's coming out soon. So without further ado, let's dive into it. We got a ton of new special events, new cars, evos, and so on. Starting with the new cars, we got the Rimac Nevera R, the main car of the Drive Syndicate 14 this season. So far it looks good. It will probably just be a Nevera with higher top speed and acceleration, but the Nitro is worse. I hope at least it has better handling, but I don't think it will float for shit, since that's how the Nevera behaves. But rip Gauntlet, now you're gonna face whales with Max Jess Co-Absolutes, Imperiums, and now Nevera Rs. Then we got the Lexus LFA Nürburg or whatever this is called. It looks like a higher rank C-Class car, and it will be featured as a support car on the Drive Syndicate 14 this season, which we'll take a look at later on. The car is also featured on the Legend Pass, so for pay to wins. Then we got the Nilo 27. Looking at its stats, it's nothing crazy. It'll be featured on the first spotlight this season, but since most likely free-to-play players will get it, they made the acceleration shit, so it wouldn't be that useful for multiplayer or Gauntlet. Then we got the 935 dragonforce edition. This is just above 935 basically. It will be featured on the first spotlight this season, but it will be straight up more useful than the Nilo. Since the stats look crazy good for an A-class car, it will be probably a Gauntlet beast or insane in twisty tracks. But so far I don't like how the car looks. It looks like a fucking Hot Wheels car. I wouldn't like a car that I drive to look like that. I hope you can at least like fucking turn that shit off or something. Then we got the Icona Volcano Spider. It is just a blue Icona titanium, but with every single stat just slightly buffed up. Nothing much to say about it, but it'll be featured on the second season. Then we got a LEGO filler car, the LEGO BMW M4. This time by some reason, it is actually better than the default M4. Which is kind of weird cause every time they fucking add a LEGO car, it's always worse. Now on the interesting part, we got two new evos. One for the Shelby GT350R, which I believe is kind of fair, since that car is completely forgotten about and it will become the first D-Class car to get an evo. Then we got one for the Aston Martin Valkyrie. It is the new S-Class evo, so get ready for it to be spammed on multiplayer, but I don't know if it will be broken or not. I'll do a video on it as soon as it comes out. Now this is where the season actually starts, the Flames of the Fortune season. We got the dragonforce Spotlight event, featuring the following cars, the Nilo 27, the 935 dragonforce edition, 911 GTS Coupe, Bailey Blade GT1 and the Lotus Evija. For the Nilo 27, it'll be included on the Spotlight Pass. I don't know if it will be a key car or not, but fuck that car. I'm actually looking for the 935 dragonforce edition. Since looking at its stats, it looks like it will be an A-Class beast. Or go for the Bailey Blade GT1. This car hasn't been on for like forever, and it's actually faster than the Spotlight's main car. Then we got an Evo special event, to get the blueprints or epics for the new Evos. We all know that when new Evos get released, they're usually broken, so try to get as much shit as possible from this event. Then we got a Grand Prix for the DSE Tense performance. It already had a Grand Prix, like August last year or so I don't know why it came back so fast. But anyways, the car sucks. It needs to be fully maxed out, only to be slightly better than the regular E-Tense, so don't go for this shit. Then we got the Drive Syndicate side stories. I don't know how this special event is gonna work, but since it has a list of support cars, and featuring the Nevera R as a main car, it might just be a rebranded Drive Syndicate. It features the Lexus LFA, the Bentley Mulliner, FG Fraggiavento, Silver Lightning, and the Bugatti Centodieci. Then we got another spotlight, short as fuck and only featuring two cars, the Festival of the Firehorse Spotlight, coming with the W Motors Fenrir Supersport, which is an OG car. It hasn't been featured on an event for like forever, so if you don't have it, just go for it. It also features the SC18. It had a special hunt not so long ago, so a lot of people might have it maxed out already. Then we got the Lotus ER9 special event. This car had a mayhem like not so long ago, but anyways, the event looks pretty easy to complete. It features the Lamborghini Miura, the Zonda HP Barchetta which had a car hunt, the Reventon Roadster, the Toyota GR Supersport, the Zembo TSRS, and the Spania 2015 GTA. So far we're getting a special event with cars that were either featured on car hunts or showroom. I'm excited only for the Zembo TSRS key, since I had it maxed out for like forever, and I have been waiting for the key for so long. Then we got the worst special hunt of all time, featuring the Aventador J. Like what the fuck? This car is so easy to get, it is on the Legend shop and VIP shop. I hope they change it to something useful, like mid-season or so, cause nah, hell nah. Who doesn't have this shit maxed out already? Then we got a useless special event, the seasonal reviving event. Now it features the Bugatti Divo with the Aurora Gil, AMG DTM, Koenigsegg Chimera, and the Aeon E as support cars. Lastly, we got the McLaren Speedtail Starway. This car is really good if you're starting out. The Speedtail excels faster than the stat says. It is a low Gauntlet division beast. It can floaty and punch drift flawlessly, so it is a go-to. As for the support, you need the cars on screen. As for the daily event, I will only tell you about the ones I found interesting, which are only the car hunts. They are for the following cars: the F12 Berlinetta, the Jaguar XJR15, the Mercedes SLR, the Lego Stingray, and the Glickenhaus 004S. As for this car hunt, I'll only go for the SLR, cause it is an old car I want to collect, and for the 004S, since it is one of the best D-Class cars there is. They will be nerfing the light archetype for the Chiron Evo, and buffing its heavy and overload setups, since they were pretty fucking useless. Now, as for my final thoughts, you should go for all the spotlight events and try to get as many blueprints as possible. They're legit the best type of events in game, and those blueprints might help you unlock the support cars of special events later on. So far this season looks free to play friendly, everything but the drives in the kit. The only free to play cars you should focus on are probably the 935 Dragonforce and the Bailey Blade GT1. They are really strong cars for their class, and good for multiplayer. This is a token saving season. There really isn't anything to spend them on, so take this into your advantage to save tokens for the next burst of speed. It will most likely happen very soon, since they only appear like twice or 3 times per year, and the last one was in November, so it is around time for one to show up very recently. So far everything looks promising. The only thing that could happen is GameLoft to screw us up for the 3rd time in a row, but I don't think that will happen, since they already received like lots of backlash these last 2 weeks, from not adding the token packs to the Venom F5 daily event, and removing the Yesco Absolute key from the stage 9 of its special event, forcing you to fully max out every single support car just to unlock the Yesco Absolute key. That was it for the season and updates. I'll drop a video on each one of the events when they drop. So remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, to never miss out on any Asphalt Legends news or updates. My college semester starts tomorrow, so I won't probably be able to upload as much, but I'll try my best to keep uploading. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you later.